Good morning everyone. Today we gather for our retrospective meeting to reflect on the recent sprint's journey and celebrate our achievements. According to our agenda, let's dive right in with a quick overview of each project and the successes we accomplished. So, Pianipa, can you please give us a brief of projects you have been handling during this sprint?
Sure, Kanchana. For the Boundless project, Gales address most of the Q&A fixes this time, and also continues now looking the project, and the sprint had to be replaced. Um, however, those were able to finish some of the tasks we allocated for them in the sprint. So this is the burn down chart of the sprint. Um, and
Yeah, go ahead.
Next about the Green List project. Even though we were to start the mock-up and the wireframing in the upcoming sprint, we started designing the wireframe for the backend for the Green List project as a grooming session for Shanara, and she was able to complete it yesterday. And this is a quick go-through of the wireframe she has finished. That's all now.
Okay, Pianipa. So, what were the major achievements or successes of this sprint?
For me, the success was on the Green Bridge project, in which I was able to mentor Shanara to complete the backend wireframe, and I've shown earlier. That's it.
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how satisfied are you with the results you achieved during this sprint?
Um, 7.
Okay, thank you, Pianipa.
So, Kanchana, for the bungalows now, since we can't make a sprint for the next one,
Yeah,
I think we had to maintain a Kanban board, or how does that work for the next one?
yeah, we can maintain a Kanban for that.
Yeah, because now since we are fast tracking all the angles,
Yeah,
perhaps using a Kanban for that project team would be ideal, because I don't think you can forecast for the next 2 weeks now,
yeah,
because he wants it before 30th. No?
yeah,
So, yeah, I think plan it accordingly,
sure,
but
sir.
keep the tasks allocated for everyone. Okay.
Yeah, sure, sir. Next, Irisha, can you please let us know a brief of projects you have been handling during this sprint?
Sure, Panchani. This is the first sprint of Adar Hotel website. In this sprint, Dinusha was completed the mockup design like homepage, about us page, room list page, room detail page, excursion list page, and service page. He is currently working on the excursion detail page and services page. And also, I was completed the backend and front end wireframe of ongoing components.
Okay, so can you please show us the burn down chart as we started the sprint for that
Sure.
one, right?
Yeah, also show the designs and the wireframe also, just to
Okay, sir.
check what it is. Always show, give a glimpse of the projects so that everyone knows what it is.
This is the Jira board for the Adar website. Can you see the screen,
Yeah.
sir?
Irusha, then does Dinosha will be able to finish remaining mock-ups today? So we will have to send the mock-ups for approval today, right?
Sure, Kanchini.
Okay, just check his status. However, we'll have to send the mock-ups for approval today according to our project plan.
Yeah, because he has to start doing this also
Yeah.
next week. And also, Kanchani, get Dinusha's movie related work to Oshadi, and can you do a cutover on that? So
Yeah, we
that,
already allocated some time for them as well for the movie related things, but I guess Dinosha handling all of the things, even though.
yeah, try to do a cutover that
Yeah.
XYZ task cannot be done by Dinusha, then we know, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So transfer that. Next spring, don't now, for example, small image creation, etc. Uh, Dinusha can overlook, but the cutting, etc. parts has to be done by others.
Okay.
Otherwise, you all be not completing the main project segment. That's it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Then can we see the wireframe and the mock source?
Sure, sir. This is the front-end wireframe home page.
Okay.
About us page.
Mm-hmm.
That is the room page.
Mm-hmm. Did they give the room different types of rooms?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay.
No, I guess these are the room types we added for the mock-ups. We have to finalize those room types.
Yeah, you have to ask them, Nirusha.
Sure, sir.
Ask the types of the rooms and what is included inside the rooms for us to show what are the facilities inside the room and give a brief description of the room also.
Okay, sure, sir.
Can we ask the content plan, Kanchani?
Yeah.
When you don't send it today, do you send it properly on Monday, Kanchani?
Yeah, sure, sir. I guess Irusha already created a content plan and shared with me. I was unable to check that out. I'll
Okay.
check it today and let
Yeah.
Irusha know.
When we ask from the client, make sure that everything is in order,
Yeah.
so that we know what it is and he also understand what it is.
Yeah.
Clearly mention everything. Maybe ask him to follow the wireframe and show the places, etc. You already have that Excel sheet now. We normally share like LF one.
Yes, sir.
So make sure that he gives you all the details, including the contact numbers, etc. Okay.
Okay, sir, sure.
And also, can you ask him? Can Irusha ask Ada to set up a meeting for that plugin for the booking widget, Kanchani?
Yeah, the star plugin.
Yeah. Can you ask him to arrange a meeting with us next week?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Now move to the backend wireframe.
Okay. Yeah, go
on. This is the mockup design for home page developed by Dinusha. About us page. Room detail page. Excursion page. That's all.
So Irusha, On a scale of 1 to 10, how satisfied are you with the results you achieved during this sprint?
I think 9 out of 10, Kanchani.
Okay, sure. And also, just sorry, I forgot to ask one thing. What about the Rune CRM project?
On Rono CRM project, Kalpa has completed the all fixes except one.
It's tree structure, right? We will have to wait till the client's feedback for that.
I can't check it yesterday, but I check it today and share the update with you.
Okay, so once you check that out, let me know so I can inform Gayani about the new fixes so they can add data. Okay,
Okay, sure, Kanchani.
Okay, thank you. And next, since Tarushi is not there, Noan, can you please give us a brief about trainees update?
Yes, Kanchani. So all 5 trainees already finished with allocated projects.
Can't hear you properly. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, go on.
So all 5 trainees already finished with the allocated 3 projects. They have some issues with using CSS to get the exact look of the original design. Structuring is okay.
Okay.
So other than that, the code structuring and the other things seems fine.
Right. So now, who are the team? Sandaru's position? Where is he now? Noan?
Yeah, he's on the 3rd project now.
Okay.
And there are some issues with the 2nd project, padding, keeping paddings, margins.
But is he improving?
Yeah.
Okay. Then Chamaka?
He's currently on the 2nd project.
Why is the delay there?
The same issue, the CSS practice.
Is it? Okay. Is there a way we can fast track them?
So I think with the practice, will be okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Then who are the others?
Pero, Yamsigan, and Rusiro.
Right. What's Peru's position?
3 of them currently on the 3rd project.
Okay. Then Rusiro is also on the 3rd project.
Yeah.
So that's all about project stages. So next is to explore the Trello board with our team perspectives and achievements during the sprint. So I'll share the Trello board with you. So as for me, what went well was I was able to reach some new clients and grab some new projects for our company. And next, Pinipa, what are the key successes from the sprint that you would like to highlight?
As I mentioned earlier too, for the sprint, the success was totally on the Greenbreeze project because the backend wireframing, which is planned to be started in the next sprint, got completed yesterday. That's
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how energized and motivated do you feel about starting the next sprint?
8.
Okay, thank you, Pinipa.
Thank you.
Next, Tarushi, are you there?
Yeah, hello, Kanchani.
Okay. Tarushi, so what are the...
Yeah.
Sorry?
Yeah, continue.
Yeah. So what are the things went well during this sprint for you?
Actually, I've been mostly engaged with the social media management. So I learned more about the social media management things, and also I've been working on the Ruhunu web redesign side. And so I did page structures and I gain more knowledge about in that area.
Okay. So how energized do you feel about diving with the upcoming sprint?
Yeah, it's as usual 10 out of 10.
Yeah, great. Thank you, Darishi. Next, Irusha, what are the things went well during this sprint for you?
This sprint, I was able to wireframe the front-end and back-end components of Adar Hotel website. I learned more new techniques regarding the front-end wireframe.
Okay, so as for you, on a scale of 1 to 10, how energized and motivated are you feel about diving into the next sprint?
9 out of 10 counts.
Okay, great. Thank you, Irisha. Next, Prabhat, also are you there?
Yes, continue.
Okay, so what are the things went well during this sprint for you?
Continue. I'm mainly working on the bungalows with on the sprints. I almost finished the given task, but we have plenty of tasks to complete in this sprint. I will be able to complete those in next sprint, I guess. You already know this project status of the bungalows web.
Yeah.
I think this is the only project I'm working on this sprint.
Okay. So, what is your current level of energy as we approach the next sprint on a scale of 1 to 10?
10 out of 10, actually.
Okay, great. Thank you, Prabhat. So, next, Lasika. How about you? What are the things went well during this sprint for you?
Yeah, Kanchini, in this sprint, I learned about MongoDB query language more. Because of that, I learned without using many queries, I can get using one query big data. So that was very useful, and so that's the thing went well for me.
Okay. So, how would you describe your overall energy and motivation as we approach the next sprint?
10.
Okay, great. Thank you, Lasika. Next, Avishka, what are the things went smoothly during this sprint for you?
Yeah, thank you, Kanchini. So in this sprint, I was mainly engaged in QA fixes of Bangladesh project. So there I was able to get know about and practice more about writing clean codes and the importance of it. And I get to know more about exceptional handling. Yeah, I think that's what I get mainly in this sprint.
Okay, so as for you, on a scale of 1 to 10, how energized and motivated do you feel about diving into the next sprint?
I would rate it at 9, Kanch.
Okay, great. Thank you, Avishka.
Thank you.
Next, Kalpa. So, according to you, what are the things went well during this sprint for you?
Yes, Kanchini, I'm excited to be back with the team after a while, and I started again working on Rune CRM project, and I was assigned to do some new fixes requested by the client, and I finished all the tasks. And yeah, I'm looking forward to continue the Rune CRM project in next sprint.
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how energized do you feel about going into the next sprint?
10 out of 10, Kanchini.
Okay, great. Thank you, Kalpa.
Thank you.
Next, Chamidu, what worked perfectly this sprint for you?
In this sprint, I did some R&D to learn about Flutter animation and the state management package called Provider, and I did some few changes on the NFC mobile app also. That's it.
Okay, so as for you, how energized do you feel about going to the next sprint on a scale of 1 to 10?
10 of 10.
Okay, great. Thank you, Chanidu. Next, Ravindu. According to you, what are the things went well during this sprint for you?
Yes, continue. In this sprint, I gain knowledge about Flutter modern UI design and learning new Flutter packages.
Okay. So, what is your current level of energy as we approach the next sprint?
10 out of 10.
Okay, great. Thank you, Ravindu. Next, Denosha, as for you, what are the things went well during this sprint? Or were there any obstacles during this sprint?
Sure, I was able to complete a new other website homepage mock design, not all the designs, both mobile and web, excluding exclusion in a page mock, and the rest was delivered to the PM. And also I was able to complete all the movie stuff assigned to. That's all.
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how energized are you feel about going to the next sprint?
10 out of 10.
Okay, great. Thank you, Dinesh.
Thank you.
Lahiju, can you also share some instances where you feel particularly proud of your accomplishment during this sprint?
Yeah, sure, Fountain. During this sprint, I was able to complete the restaurant site mobile mock designs and started the Shopify project, and I'm currently working on that.
Yeah. So as for you, what is your current level of energy as we approach the next sprint?
It will be 10 out of 10.
Sorry?
Are you asking a rating?
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Ah, great. Thank you, Lahir.
Thank you.
So next, Aushidhi, can you also please tell us what are the things went well during this sprint for you?
This sprint I finished design travel app and I started design using a sprint website.
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how energized do you feel about going into the next sprint? I can't hear you clearly, Aushidhi. Sorry?
Hello.
Yeah.
10 of 10.
Okay, great. Thank you, Aushidhi.
Thank you.
Next, Telina, what are the things went well during this sprint for you?
Thank you everyone. I last week I have still doing other project and Vue.js and Sales.js. I as well I want to gain my time management ability of coding in Vue.js and Sales.js. Thank you.
Okay, so as for you, on a scale of 1 to 10, how energized and motivated do you feel about diving into the next sprint?
9 out of 10.
Okay, thank you, Telina. Next, Lakshita, what did you do well in this sprint? Did you learn something new in this sprint?
In last sprint, I was able to complete About Us component in other website, and I gained some better experience in clean coding and Bootstrap as well. And I'm looking for another component from the other website, and this is the achievement I got completed in last sprint.
Okay, so what is your current level of energy as we approach the next sprint?
I would like to rate at 9 out of 10.
Okay, great. Thank you, Lakshita. Next, Nuwan, what are the things went well during this sprint for you?
Yes, Kanchani. So in this sprint, I was able to work with a project called Adar, a hotel site project. In there, I've gained more practice of creating and repetitive use of Sales.js component and how to work with the team project using Git branching. And except for that, I was able to guide and review new trainees here. So as I mentioned earlier, they already finished with their projects and they need more practice of using CSS style. So that's all.
Okay, Nuwan. So how would you describe your overall energy and motivation as we enter the next sprint?
Kanchani, so as always, it will be 10.
Okay, great. Thank you, Nuwan. Next, Sandhu, how's this sprint for you? Did you learn something new in this sprint?
Yeah, in this sprint, I gained more knowledge about Bootstrap and CSS.
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how energized and motivated do you feel about going to the next sprint?
10 out of 10.
Okay, great. Thank you, Sandhu. Next, Chamaka, can you also tell us how's this sprint for you? What are the things went well during this sprint?
During this sprint, I learned more about Bootstrap and CSS stuff.
Okay. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how energized and motivated do you feel about going to the next sprint?
8 out of 10.
Okay, thank you, Chamaka. And next, Rusiru, can you also let us know what are the things went well during this sprint for you? Oh, Rusiru was not there, I guess. Then, Peru, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you please let us know what are the things went well during this sprint for you?
Yeah, in the sprint, I did with mobile 1, 2, and 3. Now I'm doing the correction in the CSS correction in 2 and 3. I'm learning many things while doing this project. And one brother also guide me to do this project. That's why I gain day by day. I improve my knowledge.
Okay, great. So, as for you, how energized do you feel about diving to the next sprint?
8.
Okay, thank you, Peru.
Thank you.
And Shenara, how's this sprint for you? Do you learn something new during this sprint?
Yeah, Anjani, during this sprint, I completed backend wireframing of the Greenpeace project.
Okay, so as for you, on a scale of 1 to 10, how energized and motivated do you feel about the next sprint?
10 out of 10.
Great, thank you, Shenara.
Thank you.
And
so Shenara, how I'm the one who pushed you for PM, no? How is the track? Are you okay with this?
Yes, sir. I'm okay with it.
Okay. Go on.
Okay, so Jamsikan, are you there?
Yeah.
So can you also tell us what are the things went well during this sprint for you?
Yeah, I did web with mobile 2 and 3, and I keep practicing Bootstrap courses and using Carousel and something in there. And I finishing my web with mobile 3.
Okay. So as for you, what is your current level of energy as we approach next sprint?
The energy means rating or something?
On a scale of 1 to
10? 9.
Okay, great. Thank you, Amzika. So that's all about teams' statuses during this sprint. That's all about also in our agenda. So Mr. Rosher, do you have any closing comments?
No, that's all. Nuwan, is the team ready for JavaScript, or should we take another sprint for the CSS?
I think we should go with another sprint with the CSS and Bootstrap.
Right. So we thoroughly assign another sprint. I think we have up to 9 projects we have now, so get the rest also done. And let's review it with Prabhat. If we are to push more, let's see how we can do that. Okay, Kanchana. So that's all now.
Yeah. So then it's time to wrap up our retrospective meeting. So it's been awesome hearing your thoughts and ideas. And let's take these insights and roll them into our next sprint. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kanchana.
Thank you.
Thank you.